Alright everyone, today we're going to use Unity's post-processing and a volumetric lighting to make effects like this, or to make actually scenes like this, which looks quite good. Okay, now at first these assets are from Cincy Studios Polygon Town Pack. These are quite good assets. Now it comes with a huge level to work with as well, so yeah, let's get into it now. Okay, let's get out of maximize mode. Now I'm going on the demo scene they actually gives on the very beginning of this thing. Now this is the demo scene they actually has given. Now by default you're going to have a look like this. Now I actually have rotated the camera to face the bus like that, and then I have rotated the directional light so that my sun is on that place as well, and rotating the directional light will give you that. Now with all this done, the intensity of the directional light is a little bit increased, and yep, we need to actually add volumetric lighting to work with it first. Now let's add volumetric lighting on it. Now how to add volumetric lighting? Now to be honest, on Unity's SRP, now on SRP means standard render pipeline, you do not have volumetric lighting settings. For this we're going to use third-party tools. Now I have a Unity package called volumetric lighting, which I got from Brackeys. Has this stuff which actually emits volumetric lighting from your light. So yep, I'm going to link that volumetric lighting on the description. Just you download it and then drag and drop it on your scene or on your project and just hit import. Now this might cause a little bit of red error because it has old post-processing and image effects on it, which does not supported by Unity. So if they comes on, you can actually delete them, or you can just actually go on with it. Now I am actually going on with it, that's why I may face some errors. Anyway, I don't care. Now let's add the volumetric lighting in our scene. Now select the directional light. Oh, sorry about that. Control Z to undo. Now select the directional light and then add something called sorry dude, why am I clicking? Now select the freaking my mouse is not working, I'm sorry. Now add component and add volumetric light, search for vol, and you'll have it. Okay, now with volumetric light added, you might see some nice effects. No, there are no other because there are no effects, because on your camera you need the effect renderer. So go volumetric light renderer. You will still not see the lights because let's say you have to go on the play mode to see the light. So go on the play mode and boom, this whole scene is enlightened with the volumetric lights. Now we do not need this much light. So how to actually make this scene setup for our light? So just select the directional light and on the volumetric light that we have actually added, go into this scattering COF and make it quite low, very low, as low as 0.03 I guess. Now this thing will go a lot lower as well, I guess. So 0.002. Let's increase it to 0.003, a little more darker, 0.004, 0.005. That's okay, this is okay. I'm okay with it. Now this thing looks good. Now you might say then, okay, it does looks good, but where is the volumetric light? Well, to see the volumetric light you have to make your light come by something. So let's actually make this light emit from this hills back there. So select the directional light and then rotate it, rotation like this. I hope you can see the god ray on there. I hope you see the rays. Here you are. These are the volumetric lights that I am talking about. Let's rotate it and see it more. There you go. I hope you have seen it. These are the volumetric lights here. So you have volumetric lights on your scene, just believe it. Okay, Control G to get into the right position. Now on my volumetric light I'm okay with how it looks. So let's just click on these three dots and copy component, and then hit the play button to get rid of the play mode, and then just paste the component values on here. Just click on these three red dots and paste component values. Now if you hit play, you will see that your volumetric lighting is there, but there are a few more things that you need to do, such as this skybox extinction. Make it lower, 0.5. I guess that's okay. Now this might make your sun go dark, but that's okay because we're going to change the color of this thing. Now let's actually copy it. Again, you have to copy it because if when you step out of play mode, these numbers will be gone. And now add this thing again, paste component values. Okay, now you might say that this thing looks realistic, this thing looks good, but it does not look like my scene on here. So let's make it look like my scene. Now to make it look like my scene, just come on here and make this thing of this color. Now this is the color FFA200. If you can't find this color, just paste FFA200 on here and your color will be selected. And with this done, let's actually add post-processing to make our scene look like that. Now let's actually do this and FFA200 on here. Now on our camera we're going to add post-processing. Now add component, and on here just search for post process, and then you will have this post-processing layer, and you will have post-processing volume. Now as soon as you have added the post-processing layer, you will see some artifacts like this. You don't want this to happen, okay? You don't want these changes. So how to remove these changes? Just remove all from here and you'll be okay. Now let's actually work with this post-processing layer to make changes to the scene. Now to actually allow this post-processing thingy to work with our scene, we're going to have to select this layer everything, and then from here on post-processing volume we have to say is global true, just tick it. And now we have to create a post-processing profile. Now I have few profiles which will make this scene look good, but we're not going to work with them because we're going to create our own profile. So just select none, and actually to make sure things are working, let's actually apply a profile. Let's go on play mode. Okay, let's apply a profile. Yep, everything is working very fine. Now select none and hit new on here. Just hit new and it will create a new profile for your scene. Here you are, camera profile 1. You can find it on your project panel just clicking on here. Now let's start adding effect on here. Now the first effect that we're going to add is vignette. Now vignette is the thing that gives you dark edges around the screen. Sorry for my English, not an English guy, dude. Okay, as you increase the number of vignette, you will be able to see this type of thing. I'm going to give it a value of 0.35. Okay, it's okay. 0.35 is okay. Now with this thing added, we're going to add effect. We're going to add color grading to it. Now add color grading and hit all on here, and then here are a lot of things, but don't make them confuse you. And one more thing, to make this thing clear, just click on this drop down of vignette and it will be gone, and it will it will actually make you a lot less confused because there is no vignette options on here. Okay, now when you have added this thing on the tone making, on the mode, just select none to ACES. It will give your scene a very cinematic look, but it will darken your scene. Now how to make it brighter, just come on you this tone post x something. Just increase this value to something like 0.56. I'm going to give it 0.52 because I know the value already because I worked on the other scene, right? Okay, now with this done, we're going to add some more effects. Now the first thing that we're going to do is on white balance, the temperature, I'm going to make it boom, make it actually 100, and it will give us this type of effect on our scene, which looks kind of great, but it is not yet complete. So let's complete it with other stuffs. Now now here you have the saturation. The saturation is amount of color used in the scene. Now for a colorful scene like this, we need to saturate it quite a lot. So you'll select the saturation and bump it up. Okay, I think this looks good. This looks kind of good. 15, let's say 17. Saturation 70 is looking kinda good. Now to be honest, it is already looking like this, and I am actually okay with it. I mean, now this is actually all upon you to actually work around these things and make it more beautiful. Now one more thing, if you come on here, you will find something called hue shift. Now if you increase this thing to 180, and you'll have a night or winter scene like this, which looks very great. And let's hit 0 on here as well, because okay, let's work a little bit on here. Let's decrease the contrast on here a little bit on contrast. Okay, -20 is okay. Okay, I think I want to increase the contrast. Okay, this looks very good. 20 contrast. Okay, just play with it. Okay, now I give this thing to you. Now it's your duty to play around with it and make it more beautiful. So that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you are actually not blown up by my speed of talking, because I'm not good in English. Okay, dude, I'm not good with it. My language is not English as well. If you are from my country, you would stuck in English as well. Okay, now, yeah, dude, it looks kind of good. Anyway, so this is my video to you. I mean, this is how I actually created this thing, and I hope you have liked the video already. So yeah, I hope you have subscribed to the channel already. I guess I don't know. Just hit those buttons, and I'll see you very soon.